Penis. Ah, fuck you, YouTube.
Okay, go outside.
No, you can't, Cape. Do it so now if I want it, but you don't want temporal. Why do you not want temporal? It's handy. It's fun. Because you're stubborn. Ah, you can't say you've 100% of the game if you don't have temporal. Because you haven't done all the quests. So, also, I found out that I have a recurring problem, which is a class quest that I need to go back to Thanlan for. You can fight Fatty without temporal, you can fight Zeno without it. But can you fight well without it? Can you fight Fatty winning without fainting without temporal? He thinks that's a no. I can barely do Fatty faintless with temporal and Rocksteady. Also, in all fairness, temporal doesn't help against a lot of Fatty's attacks because Fatty uses a lot of chip damage, which just goes right through temporal. I'm gambling. Everyone Malk has been confirmed to be a little bean, so we must give the Hyper Dragon covered head pat. What the fuck's calling me a little bean, you short ass? Okay. I also have mail, apparently. So I've got to go and find a delivery Moogle. I'll go do this all with Sound Mantle Gathering. At the very least, fireproof, just to help with Zeno. Zeno? Zeno. Yes, take fireproof to Zenoga. Yes, see how that works. Smuggle is the best bean, precious. No bigger than your panda. Short ass. Fire Zenoga. I cannot tell if you're memeing me or if that's an actual thing. I'm not sure I actually want to know either. Would sob if that became a thing. Wouldn't put it past them. Really would not. Well, actually, to be fair, that would be more of a classic thing of just basically, hey, look, it's this monster, but he's, this element instead now. It's not a thing yet. Okay. Western Thanlan, that's what I need to go to. Seeing as we've got modern Monster Hunter in place now, I really don't think we're going to get Fire Zenoga. They don't seem to be all that hyped up on, making multiple variants of the same monster. They basically make one variant and then that's it. What's woe, Guardian and Furious Rajang be upon thee? Trust me, the according to Guardian thing really does not make it threatening, in my opinion. The Guardian one's just, no. Fighting's are weak, yeah. Yeah, they really are. Although I will say, like, I agree with what Cozy said about Guardian Rathalos. He is Azure Rathalos, but how he was supposed to be. Okay, so which one of you is... You. Wistful Whitebeard. Ah, nothing like staring out the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. Aye, the good old times when his whole life still lay ahead of him, and the great adventures were yet to be. Ah! Don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, youngman? You're trying to send me to an early grave. Well, not early as such. That's how we got Stygian. This thing, but with a different element of the best subspecies. Yeah, but at the very least, they called him Stygian Zenoga, not just, you know, fire or, you know, or dragon or dark. Dead Elsie fell asleep fighting guarding Ebony Odie. Yeah, and then you fight Ebony Odie in Iceborne. Oh fuck! Ah, well, don't tell me. I can see just from the look of you. You're an adventurer and an accomplished one at that, yeah. You might not be the greybeard I am, but I reckon you've a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. What say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. Oh. Wait. That wasn't... Shit, that wasn't even the, what I was supposed to do. Oh, well, whoops. I just went to unlock something I have no... I had no business unlocking. Do you avoid Odie's and Rajangs in the end world? Rajangs I can definitely see. Odie's, I liked fighting Odie because fighting Odie is a 100% a test of your reflexes and adaptability. I know you get extra points for doing all 3 spies without getting seen, but you get extra points as well for getting all 3 data before it's destroyed. No. So, if you get data before it's destroyed, that's your baseline experience gain. If you don't, if you don't get, and if it gets destroyed, you get no points for that. You get the baseline for getting the information, and you get a bonus for being undetected. What do you want? Ophelia has any of your talents for emerging Primal problem. No reward, no picture either, apparently. I don't know what this is. I know you have scarce had the chance to rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. Forbidden quest. The ultimate weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen who now seek to call down their gods once more. DJ, hello and welcome. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, all 3 tribes are somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, this means the Primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. These tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the ultimate weapon's maiden appearance. You'll remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. It was Hungy. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Amaris? Yeah, right. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Die. Go ahead, Thancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Amaris. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Yeah, better fucking not. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I'm quite recovered now. Hope to return to my duties again soon. Good, because if you do, I'll batter you again. With that big axe on my back. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Shan't? Silas infected another game. You do realise that shan't is a contraction of shall not, right? Boulanger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Oh, God. Are these the hard versions, or are these the extreme versions? Intentions. Oh, I can't do good intentions yet, can I? Because I've got to do the hard primals. It's got back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a bit for you. It was like, who the fuck are you? I never really went away from it. It's been how often Silas says that shit constantly. Yeah, true. I just tried to block him out most of the time because, you know, let's face it, it's Silas. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Oh. Wait. If Brit bleeds, we can kill it, but why isn't it effect? Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. I thought I'd already started the quest to unlock the hard modes before that, and it was out of sync. Silas, British negative. Chinya, British positive. Yeah. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Orianger said, I fear. The Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. The confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would not like for more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldessian insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analysing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you'll remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the Primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. So what's Primal Fear for? Why am I on Primal Fear? I don't need to do this one. This is Odin. Primal Fear is Odin. Definitely don't need that one. Penis. Well, yes, that too. Speaking of penis, hello, Y'shtola. In bringing the struggle against the Empire to a decisive end, the nations of Eorzea spent much of their military strength. I fear the beast tribes have caught scent of this temporary weakness and will give us scant leave to rest. A hero's work is never done, Amaris. Yes. So I think it's probably safe to say I can just, abandon Primal Fear. Or I could go and turn it in from XP. All flames, okay, so we're going back to Ul'dah. I'm always pulling this mount out because my mount roulette button to just pick up a random mount on Chinya is the same shortcut it is for Magitech armor in this. how it's going to be. I do need to get back on Chinya and finish leveling the last classes for her. Preferably before Evercold drops. I've still got Sage to do, and I don't like Sage, as in the class, not Sage the person. Sage the person is lovely. Sage the class is not for me. Absolutely not for me. No pace wind mount for you. You know, just because of that. Can't land on these bits. There you go, pay to win mount. Real. Yeah. This radio unfortunately had to go. No problem at all, M-Warp. Thanks for coming as long as you did. And I will see you later. Have yourself a good dinner. Give it a hydration reminder. I will actually take that from Squad. Yeah, I can see his tail flicking. And of course, I was wondering how long that was going to take. Capri, hello and welcome. Just in time for you to see me shove something sour into my mouth. Almost really crusty with all this stuff. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Need to find a new place, please. Getting too warm next to the PS5. Oh. I want sacrifice. Okay, okay. Play your boys' road trip. Tinsel toasts. Now you want to hop on rice. I'm trying to size of Silas. The very blue tongue I've got. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Now close ye box of wax. Not me spelling Silas's name wrong the entire time I was mocking him. I mean, you mock things by misspelling them, the true American way. Yes. Goes in the heat bath. And let's get a friend for him as well. Two in the heat bath. has notes of green apple, champagne, honey, and vanilla. Yes, you heard me. Vanilla. It is time to sniff the beaver's asshole. Yes, I know it's for the the vanilla flavouring, but it still makes it funny. Bollocks are you wearing on the bottom there? Let's just have a quick sneaky look. Assassin's Brace. What's of those when you're home? Yes, I shamelessly do this kind of thing. As I see something that I like, I go, oh, what is that? Then I go and look at how you get it. Assassin's Brace. Ideally clothes. Well, you never know. Oh, they're Reaper legs. Yes, it comes in the assassin's attire. Oh, it's the level 100 assassin stuff. Well, Reaper level 99, but still. Okay. Technically, I should have those on Chinya already then. Something to look after this. Amaris, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we've already relayed to Awakening Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the Beastman Aetherite found within the depths of Zarak, the Yamaja stronghold. The Yamaja have constructed their own Aetherite from salvaged Aetherite shards. That being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow Scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades would be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hand. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. What else do you have? Peace for Thanalan. Dunno. Into the Aetherite as Zarak. Right, I want to go to that one. And Capri's put me on my best behaviour. Thank you, Capri. No swearing, no lewdness, nothing like that. Only pure and innocent vibes. For 10 minutes. You're welcome. Blue tongue at you again. It's hard bit. You gotta kill the rollers, are you, Chess? You know, they're enemies. It's kind of the thing you're supposed to be doing. Also, wait, Capri, if that's what you are, then where's my money? Where's my cut, eh? Jen, you just found the stupidest and funniest thing of the day. Oh no, what? What have you found? Wish you could send images in Twitch chat. Let me send it. Oh no. That's really worrying. Behold. Okay, yeah, I've got to share this with Twitch chat. This is ridiculous. gotta admit though, that's flippin' genius. Oh, what? Single-use fireplace. Wow. Oh, Facebook Marketplace never change. Tuning. Need to find about this with a new regular duty. Wait. Do I actually need to complete, beat the bosses, or can I just unlock them? It does say you need to unlock them. Oh, well, that significantly cuts down the amount of time this takes. How do you get to the dojo? On the star chart, in the bottom left, there is a thing that says dojo. Then you just click on the one in the middle. The actual middle, not like the ones around the outside. The ones on the outside are featured dojos. The one in the middle is R1. Should just say, like, Seni. Don't know why it's called that. Absolutely do not know why our guild is called Seni. Oh wait, no, I need to use my pay to win mount. Get highway chase as the BGM. Need to hit the ones on the edge. Will say if you ever get the Nightwave mission that says visit a featured dojo, use one of those ones. The ones around the edges, those are the featured ones. You literally need to go in there for like a second or two and it's done. And thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the Sucky Game Challenge. How close is that to completion now? That's really close. That's got to be 86%. 4,137. And thank you for the hydration reminder. Nice to be able to have squash again. Absolute foreign concept in America. Not quite as foreign as affordable healthcare, but Right now, Nightwave is Nora's Mixed Time Tempest, and that is expiring in 4 days as well. But like the Nightwave comes up with, there's a new quest every day, and unlock Red Mage. I want to unlock Red Mage. I don't like Red Mage. Nightwave has a daily mission that comes up every day, and they last for 3 days, and then the rest of them are weekly missions that refresh on reset that happens at 8 PM EST on Sundays. How am I going? No. Back to the Waking Sands. Wait, don't I have vouchers for that? Ooh. Vespa pay tickets. Could have used that for, initially. Oh well. It's a set. The Rise Grinder's back. I wish you the very best of luck with that. I apparently cannot stand playing Rise for that long. I do need to get back to what is it? Oh no. For Garuda Awakening. I do actually need to finish it. Oh well. I didn't get back on trying to get that crown for Kirin. Oh well, let's Ball of Ember's hard. Let's see if we get a quest. If I do, awesome. If I don't, this is going to be a very short stream. Ponzi. Oh yeah, Kirin. Doing Kirin Crown soon. Best of luck. Just know, Sage, there is no quest that will ever give you chance for a Kirin Crown. It's only through investigations. So, good luck with investigation grind. You're going to have to do the same with all the elders.
Do you know what? Every gift tells a story.
What on earth? Amaranth, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Very much appreciated.
Every gift.
And that's already a level 2 hype train. What on earth? Congratulations to I Like Rocks, Craxon, to Ali, Montague, and DJ on receiving them. Money. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Amaranth.
Tells a story.
Do you know what? Every gift tells a story.
Do you know what? Every
It's
gift
even funnier
tells a
now that we've
story.
actually seen it on stream. Oh, there we go. Q-pop. W subs also got burnt bagels. Do like bagels though. Here's some extra, so I very much appreciate it. I doubt I'm going to be main tanking because I've got to watch the cutscene. Hard version. Scared. Oh. Yeah. Tank stance on so we can actually start generating aggro. Not too much though. Judgment, okay. Burn nails. I'll destroy the nails before he gets too low health, otherwise you get a wipe. My soul shall burn for eternity. Oh no, we've got to run through them. How about strong? If someone wants to use that limit break, that would be lovely. Because it's a level 3 limit break and he's at, less than 25%. Now, please someone limit break him. Oh, never mind. Please someone limit break him now. There we go. That was a bold one as well. Quickly. going. Blue. Oh, something beyond that. Ifrit. Ifrit. Got blueprints now for your rally. Nice. And all the and all parts. We remain in our limits here, man. You got the glasses now. Nice. I'm stood on a thing. Yep. Up. Level 60. That's just nowhere near as good as mine. However, ignore the fact that the mouse is naked there. It looks awesome. So, you know, we can go put that on a glamour plate. Oh, there's the hype chest. What do I get? Okay. Oh, wow. Choo choo. Oh, maybe never I can say fuck.
You choo, motherfucker.
Well, in for Garud Awakening. I just skipped through most of that text without even realizing. Apologies for that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Garuda's back. Seeing as I'm already going to Gridania, I might as well do that at the same time. Just turn in Primal Fear, even though, like, you know, I'm not going to continue that quest chain because fuck fighting Odin. Because going after Odin in this is difficult enough that it's the only roulette it's on is the mentor roulette. He's a tough bastard. And that takes me to Limsa. I'll go to now what? Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. They changed it so that you can pull your mount whilst you're moving, because moving used to cancel it because it's a casting action. But no, they made it unique so you can still move. Why have I been pinged? Didn't wish to have fun on stream. I shall be having fun on stream. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV and then some Souls-likes afterwards if I have energy. Which, based on the amount on the this point in time, you know, it being 5, I've been streaming for over an hour now. Yeah, I probably will. That guy, if I'm thinking right, yeah, Way of the Samurai. Unlocks the Samurai class. Not going to do any of that. Literally just going to be going Warrior the whole time. Because it's a really good tank. And tank means that, you know, I get Qs easier. As we just saw. There's Bradley. Tanya. Make sure I turn those off. Also, I realised I need to check my mail in game as well. I learned a little while ago that I said that I needed to do that. I'm going to do that before I do anything else, really, because otherwise I will forget again. That's why I need to go for Primal... No, that's why I need to go for Primal Fear. That's starting to be a bard. I don't want to be a bard. I don't like bards in anything that I've played. I don't have any real great all towards playing it in D&D, and I really don't like it in Final Fantasy either. Alright, here we go, delivery removal. Thank you not. Only 42 days ago. And then the... randomly throwing gil at me in the millions. I bet they've also forgotten they sent that. It's been 42 days ago. Oh, sake. Well, more than 4 weeks ago. Means that they had sent it previously when I was streaming. I just didn't get it. I just didn't pay attention. Whoops. Whoops. Added lessons. Yeah, it's that's awesome. Go. Ah, the memories. Huh. Pretty sure she's related to Chloe and Zoe. Huh. Didn't realise that until now. Let's see the first bow. Hello, Lewin. The Flying Guru had much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to Primal investigation. Yes, your aid is most welcome. Bye. Who was that man in black? Yeah, that's definitely Odin. Yeah, no, just leaving. I ain't dealing with that. But there's an Ethernet shard there. I could have just teleport. I can just teleport back to the normal Ether right and be a bit close to the Ant's nest. Maris of the Scions, we're grateful for your aid. As you already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Kurthus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her caught within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an aetheryte within Natalan, their stronghold in the central highlands of Kurthus. This aetheryte will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seedseer says desire to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Okay. How do we get to that? Okay, it's north. Need to go to the North Shroud, which is an exit. I'm going to very quickly dip into the inn room, put that new axe, this one, into the glamour dresser, and put that on to make it look nice. Clear out my stuff. Ooh. By stuff, I mean my armory chest. My dresser. I don't have any glamour prisms, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, it's battle axe. Yes. The glamour plate. Ooh. Let's say no. Save. Apply. There we go. How about? My axe is like me now. It's very horny. Well, stop yawning. I even had a little nap before stream. Wow, I say nap. I had a 16-minute lay down with cuddling with Capius. Oh, no. It's wind mount. Usually better about line that one up. Let's do into a rock. It's fine. Fine, bike bounces. No, I didn't go right past it. You do have to kind of go weirdly around this way. Well, that's Garuda Harder unlocked. You want for that? Immediate. Okay, I was going to teleport to Vespa Bay while I waited, but no, immediate Q-pop. This one, though, I think actually does require a second tank. Because she spawns 2 ads, and if they're close to her, she gets insane damage resistance. But at the same time, you usually can just, calculate that ass. They want that. I'm not going to pronounce that one, right? Just no. No. Just no. They want that Clarissa, though. Psycho Grin? Like squishing on the this on. Full dungeons free. Your ears. I thought your knee was capeless. I thought it was going to be a bug. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ, and for a stretch. It's really weird. That fight's been the only time when, you know, the sound effects have been somewhat on the unbearable side. Shall, however, be right back. I return. Give me that sad look for Dres. Bonk. Yeah, good bonk. Oh, you need to actually click into the game if I want to be typing in that. Now to go in there and to do the last of the 3 primals, and then I can get on with the main story in a Titan spot. You gotta fish, Amaranth. You gotta love fish. Okay. Yes, Dresden? I'm confused. What do you want, sir? It's 2:20. It's nowhere near food time. Not in the least. Now it's time for your stola. I'm being fished. Good seeing that. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly you have earned yourself a rest. Or do you have the luxury of time to enjoy it? It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. Dresden, why are you sniffing my leg? That's weird. Oh, you weren't. That was the top of your head whilst you were eating a piece of discarded cheese. You weird stench gargoyle. It turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals without our being none the wiser. With our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honour. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors, the amount of crystals it has gorged upon and the fervour of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you travelled to his domain by way of the Aetherites first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetherite no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fierce and strong. See to it you spare no preparation. Ow, I can use this for a free trip back to Limsa. Look at all these ERPers. Don't yuck others' yum. They're not, they're doing it in private messaging. Prophet of Thalangora, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of the Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. Dresden, you absolute stench gargoyle. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have felled the Primal before, and we believe you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of the new Aetherite that will take you to the Navel. It's situated deep with the Ugamaro mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Private. funny thing is, when I was doing this on one of my alts, like the first time, I was higher in company rank than I am now, and they do actually call you by your title. Yes. We have a Murloc amongst us, apparently. Okay, so how do I get to you? Oh my good God, how do I get to you? Looks like I take a ferry to Aleport and then I'm flying the rest of the way. Alright, let's go to the Fisherman Guild. Or the Guilderman Fish. What? 40 gil, yes. And we'll go to Aleport for 40 gil. Rather than spending 137 gil to teleport there. You know, not as if I've got over 3 million gil already. Old habits really die hard for me. And also, reduce rates on teleportation as well, and yet I'm still... yeah, still gil pinching. This is all behaviour that I had back when I was trying to save up the 20 million to buy my my house on my main. Which my main is now abandoned, but the house is still there because it's the company house. The one my alts now looks over it. Even Mr. Krabs is heedless of me. Damn. Didn't realise that Mr. Krabs was a healer. Oh, he's jealous of me. That makes more sense. He's weird. Weird thing. It's literally on the other side of that wall, but that wall's so thin, but it's still a wall, so I'm going to go all the way around. But be careful, because those things can actually aggro on me. Probably not when I'm, you know, up in the air, but still. Oh no, we've been past it. Not immediate. Wait, no, I don't want to go to Vesper Bay. No, because it's in Mordona. It's the other one is where I need to go. Good intentions. I'll pop there. When it's sufficiently out of my way and the pain in the arse, yes, then I'll spend money to teleport. I don't know my own logic, okay? And now we wait. I love that just as I get comfortable in waiting, that's when it pops. Yes, he is. Especially. Big angry rock boy gone. Oh, okay. I guess that's just mine then. Smart blow. I'll go use it. Me. Yay, the active frags. Rock axe. There we are. They're all there for the kill and nothing more. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva is not the last Primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. I just killed 3 Primals in a row! Oh, God. Nothing like your work being ignored, is there? To think that the resolution of the Primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Of course, it's Antecedent. Also, no. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? Shut up, Alpha No. A stupid mistake of forgetting to change my actual weapons before doing a different mission. First-rate decision-making there, Chess. True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we all have the resources we need to address them in turn. Amaris looks like he just wants to smack him. That's not even me doing a bit. It's just he looks like he really wants to smack him. Just like, shush, smack. Oh my god, I realise what it is. Ride, Sage, Alphino's mini Silas. That explains everything. Amaris in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. I'm not wrong. The origin. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Uldar? Just wanted to go fishing, but no, I need better standing before I can get the damn fishing spear. Yeah. As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Guardian agent. Also, Chess, there are different spears depending on which of the three, places you go. Like, there's 3 for Plains of Eidolon, there's 2 for Fortuna, and there's 2 for Cambion Drift. Suffice it to say, Telegi Adeleji and his monetress ilk have wasted no time in attempting to return the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time travelling back and forth. On Fortuna, because fuck the drift. The Fortuna one is my favourite. There are 2 of them. One of them basically, well, the second one you can get, basically you latch onto a fish and you get a little meter. If you get it in the meter, it emits a pulse of electricity that stuns all other fish around it. It's amazing. Only works in Fortuna though, obviously. And so for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Uldar unless you have an objection. Yes, please, stay there and do not come back. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Thank you, Minfilia. Thank you for telling the little brat to piss off. Membreed's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes of the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Maris, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his Braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Alright. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Shut up before I drop kick you. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you're finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. Shut up, Alphino. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Yes, by shouting in my ear, pray return to the Waking Sands. Except it won't be the Waking Sands. It'll be the Rising Stones. And Dresden. Are you comfy there, sir? You look it. Snoozing next to Castle Arsehole. Not in it, next to it. There he is. Old real ball. Pleasure as always, Amaris. You'll be escorting the commander to Uldar, I take it. Actually, I had another task in mind for him. You'd be so kind as to repeat your report for his benefit? Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons what found that way into refugees' hands a way back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer the transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what called Narrow while talking to Amaris, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods. Savvy? Alright, Jack Sparrow. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Amaris? Yeah, as long as you can get killed along the way, Alphino. Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Elbird at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Uldar. I expect good tidings. How many good tidings would be for you to fall down a well? Be able to get back out. Where is Highbridge? Alan again. Ooh, over the place. If I go back to Limsa, I can then use the airship trick to get there. Cheaper. So cheaper, it's for free. Ugh. Yeah. $3.99, my favourite price. Dresden, why? What? Why you? Most cats are when they're relaxing or dozing and they're laying down, rest their head on the floor. Dresden has his angled upwards. Was it, sir? You won't demean yourself to put your face in the pink fluff? He's just giving me evil looks now. Comfy, clearly. Well, he did just stretch and push Castle Arsehole away while doing so, so yeah, oh, he looks so cute. Okay, so how do I get the High Bridge? So it's Eastern Thanalan. I want to go from Central... Go from Central to Alamigo, I can go that way. It's about the same. So yeah, we'll go back that way then. Ah! I don't know why, but seeing that that character called Nameless Knights just made me think of the old Sega Saturn game Knights. Weird fucking game that was. It still feels like it's a fever dream that game even existed. And here it comes, you know, the wave of people in chat like, what's a Sega Saturn? What's a Sega? Oh, God. I don't say, you know, does anyone remember the Sega Mega Drive? Because most people here notice the Sega Genesis. Amaris, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologise, it is far beneath the man of your standing, and Commander Lavelia needed to have dispatched you hither. But powerful men never have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, it is only naturally he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. First unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Amaris. Ah yes, the old baiting and switching. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch a Black Marketeer unawares. Alright. Once you dispose of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damn fool, you should never have come here. Away with you. Don't be done with it. Ooh, bodyguard. You're guarding no one's body. You're dying. Well, the sword feud. This ends here. Ooh, the head bodyguard. And he's there as well. Just standing there waiting. I don't understand. What's this all about? Ah! Oh, something's gone wrong. Investigate the disturbance on my motorcycle. Killed him. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out, but before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an experienced recruit. Commander Levellier will be most disappointed. Thus. Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. The cries that that guy was making did not sound like... As for clients, though we know not how they slipped past our perimeter, at present the first is currently tracking a party of dust-right sellswords we must suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we've secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. No, Ilber's seeming a bit sussy here. Bit of a sussy backer. We'll join the first in their hunt for the Dusk-Ride sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape to the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask you to deliver these weapons to Alda in my stead. Entrust them to the third Yuhase. He'll take care of the rest. Very EP, wish you could cuddle a girlfriend, but she's at her parents' place. Oh. Not the only very EP one. Dresden's here snoring up a storm. Dresden. He opened his eyes very briefly to give me evil gale and then went back to sleep. I am playing with fire whenever I do that shit with him. Away from where I need to be. One banana. The names you see in this. Love so much. It's adorable. Oh, where of light, ever reliable friends of the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Curthis. Now, what brings you to us this day? Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Elbert, you say? Understood. Once we catalogue the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? We all stated with confidence there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. Blatant falsehood. Clearly Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of all damned merchants who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful this information was not completely erroneous and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. Ooh, a bit of internal bickering, is there? Still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Guardians up north. You know, fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders is to stand watch, not to see glory in battle. You have no further need of us, then I should take my unit to the cerulean processing plant. I'm the fourth to earn their keep, eh? Quite well, Alian, for the freedom of all. Been together since April the 2nd. Love that. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution. Till we meet again. Somehow I want to drop kick him less than Alphino. Amaris, word if it please you. Sure. Not here. Love me in the Sapphire Avenue exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Sneaky, sneaky, breaky. Thanks for indulging my request. Few places better than the market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and the bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything, leave no detail out. Ooh. Exposition. It's not quite how the first told her. These dust whites they were chasing. Latest word that we lost the trail. But you never saw them yourself. Not before the fight started, not after. Something ain't right. Don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. Not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. So if I've never deciphered a moneylender's book, so I had to follow a transaction back to its source. Playing that back when the Braves again started, believe me. Commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days, all the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I've a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, let's get back to it. Just like that, I get a call. Amaris, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Oh, God. The world's scariest Lalafell. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Oh, okay then. Suppose we're going to the Rising Stones as quickly as possible then. And we're teleporting there because, again... wrong door. Probably something weird going on because Minfilia said that she contacted in the unusual way, and it wasn't Minfilia, it was Tataru. Thank you for coming so quickly, Amaris. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indications. Oh? Rising chorus. I guess it was is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Could this be? Genuinely have forgotten. Maybe it's Iceheart? Maybe it's the second in command of the of Ishgard under Sir Emmerich. It's Lucia. Good of you joined, so we have much to discuss.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Voice acted. Give my voice a break. Somewhat.
I believe the two of you have met.
Yes. Yes, we've met.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
Why would you want to speak to him?
The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Yes, but I do not see at all why Minfilia didn't have Tataru summon us.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald. Only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Don't even give her a voice line. It's like,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
good point.
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Put his face in the carpet now. You gonna give him a belly rub? See? Dresden's getting spicy with Callie.
It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Sorma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, It will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
Your management, I'm HR. No, Dresden, I will not address you when you've got those airplane ears.
Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Yes.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
You force upgrade your mods because keep dying. Sibling. Upgrade your mods. Forgive me if I state orders which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Orianger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. You said, do it more. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subject Eorzea, Gaius van Baelsar attempted to siege the control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard Sorma, legendary guardian of the Silver Tear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Guardian airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silver Tear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's Thulium engines failed and it tumbled into the lake below, yet this victory came at great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its centre a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Alright? Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let's not neglect our own tasks. There's much to be done and precious little time to do it. Run right at Lucia. Just trying to help someone AT Ray down. Pride implies that it was a overwhelming failure. What happened, Sage? They died 6 times. I looked at their armor. It's not good. Oh. Is there a way to quickly solve the dupes, or gotta go one by one? You gotta go one by one. Your luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's told about the Guardians. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castron Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castron supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they desperately need some parts and other equipment. So if we're ever going to have dupes got out. Yeah. That's true then. The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again. Oh. Well, from here that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Guardians who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. New dungeon.
Can I help you, sir?
Very spicy one, apparently.
Octopus.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
Sweet babe blood. I love you.
I do love you, Dresden. I'm just not going to rub your belly. People like. I am going to be right back before doing that. Just a quick bathroom break. Yeah. I return. Right. It's a 4-person dungeon. Ah! Not a Pokemon. It's a 4-person dungeon, so, you know, we'll see. If we don't get a party by the time it's like, I don't know, 10 past, I'll just go in with NPCs. Because thankfully, it's a story mode dungeon, which means I can do that. Yay. I don't know. Can you actually do wall-to-wall pulling with NPCs? Okay, check that whilst I'm waiting. Oh, so apparently, yeah. Apparently, yes, you can wall-to-wall with NPCs. Thank you, Sage, for your contribution to the Sucky Game Challenge. ADHD by ADHD, but Warframe Edition. Oh, I know the thing. Why do you think I've got 3 spreadsheets for Warframe? And one of them is just, all the different builds I have saved. And I've got a little list of, builds I want to prioritize and, focus on. And there's 18 of them. Believe me, Chess, I know exactly how that is with Warframe. Oh, God almighty. We're at 90% done of the Sucky game, with 2,903 left to do. So I don't think we're going to be finishing it today. We're finishing it next week with the Cyberpunk stream, I want to say? Stream schedule. Well, it's already gone over the time. We've got no one in the queue whatsoever, apparently. Okay. Oh. Part of NPCs. Yes, it's Cyberpunk next week. With big wow. The Keeper of the Lake. Well, let's see if I can if I can wall to wall. If I can't, well, oh well. Oh, I can't hear anyway. At least not with this crew. Now let's see if I can wall to wall. Okay, that. No, you can't wall to wall with these NPCs. Yep, yeah, can't wall to wall. I'm just going to make the dungeon go a little bit slower. The Spy with Volta, trying to get more standing mod upgrades, and now going to do Spy again, but with Mesa. Very fair. Mesa is a very good frame. There is a reason, like, she's considered one of the meta frames. Also weird not be using Roll Your Boy. Yeah. It took me a little bit of time to be comfortable with using anything but my first main, which was Nyx. Not Nyx, Mag. Don't use Mag anymore. Not one of the better frames out there. I might do the poll for the next challenge after this stream anyway, because it's so close to being done. Avoid the exploding tanks. Oh, there's a tank buster. I forgot that was the back into that one. I'll tend your hurts. Thank you, Mr. Healer, for doing your job. It was Oscar, they learned to use explosives like that. I mean, that is a very, very fair concern. Like, those winged things were dropping explosives and then using them tactically. I don't want to know how they did that. Yeah. Alarms! Wow wow, wow wow, wow wow. Then we woo. Says that he's going to take care of that inductor that I just destroyed. Like, yeah, he wasn't even attacking it. That's all me. Oh, okay, yeah. My level is like almost completely 110. Got some fairly amounts of homestones. I'm not to start. Penis. Agreed. It's penis. Very fair. Well, I did presume that's what you meant, Amaranth. Hey, healer type person, can I get some healing, please? It's scary spooky when I'm low health like that. You can have your Sudix is cool. It very much is. Well, pretty much any dragon character I've made has to. Whoa. Kratos lost of the Imperials. Stop jinxing us. Oh no, a gunship. Oh no. Because these NPCs can't handle keeping me alive when I'm being attacked by more than one group of enemies, I've got to take this slow. This is the problem with doing an NPC group. Like, yes, you're guaranteed to get a run through and you get some extra little story bits from the banter, but my good gods, it's slower. Me have to use my mitigations more. Are we almost there? Oh my god. I almost say I feel my legs might give out on me. The Lancer just says something like you need a tougher training regimen. Jesus Christ. Oh, what bothers me is the fact that these guys don't have their job crystals. They're still on their classes, you know, Lancer, Conjurer, Thaumaturge, rather than Dragoon, White Mage, and Black Mage. This healer is awful. Like, this healer is worse than Alphinaud is. And Alphinaud sucks at healer. Anyway, off to bed tonight. Well, no problem at all, Amaranth. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Have yourself a good sleep. Here.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Well, he's not dead. He's very much not dead. Oh no.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Okay. So we're just gonna, outright fight Midgard-Sorna. We should do battle with the Great Worm. This has shown the strength of mortal will. Anything to say, little guy? No. Come then, thou shalt be weighed in the balances. This entire fight is really about maneuverability. Hi, Ursula, welcome. Yeah, play some spirit. Rise, my child, and join the chorus. It's so much better than it used to be. Probably could just stay there and hit him for a little bit longer. Is it still doing damage? Disgust. Me too, Midgard-Sorna, me too. Okay, this is a safe area. Damage to my house. Oh, bold fight fires. Yet full of fears thy heart. Know you. Hearken to me, mortal, and thou shalt know I am God. Yeah, what would I? I want to throw the battle, not arm's reach. So thou art gifted. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I stacked both of them then. Let's do the reply to just to lower the damage he's going to do. I have this under control. Wasn't prepared for a tank buster. We just got ramparts up. Really didn't fancy using a whole gang on that. Really didn't. That's a pretty nice big safe area. was about to type in the chat message, GG all, it's NPCs. All the love out of it, though. Yeah, do you like that, Midgard Stormer? Kicked you in the face. With my axe. Oh, I got a job quest. I'm going to pay aiming ass.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
You going at me again, dude?
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Exposition. I've got no idea why we're actually talking.
Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn.
Oh.
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds.
And oh, they shouldn't.
We do not forget. We do not forgive.
That's a you problem, my dude. Was Master Assembly.
7 children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution.
Only one.
I rise to join in the chorus.
Wow.
Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Okay, round 2 then.
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, noble creature is not gifted, but chosen. Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
Very nice music. Shall not harm me just shoots me right through the heart. Oh, hey, look, all the crystals are glimmering now. Oh, no. No, our crystals are being snuffed out. I shall not harm thee. I'll just take away everything that makes you powerful. Well, shit.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
I mean, you did just say, I won't harm you, and then destroyed the crystals within me. Unflavored rock candy. Oh god, now it just tastes like aniseed. Oh.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm.
Smash. What? Midgard Storm here? Agreed.
Another's hand, not
I mean,
mine.
that was my first emote. That was my first emote and it still haunts me. The Tem face.
I did but strip thee of thy.
Also 12 damage to witness something horrible, a terrible strategy board. Oh, I've seen so many of those since joining the North American servers. Oh, they're so awful.
Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Throwing in gaming chat. Oh no. Oh no. Incognito has. Oh my god! That is terrifyingly cursed. It's the Final Fantasy XIV creepypasta, but in Uru speech. How do you think I'd feel? You did warn me, you did. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is a cognito hazard and a half. The fucking boss. It's a teeny guy. What's he going to do? Kill us with that?
The covenant binds me to thee.
Literally, as I was bypassing the thing.
I shall watch, listen, and wait.
No, it's hear, feel, think.
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life.
Kinky.
When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice.
So what you're basically telling me here is that dragons can gain new life by going down on people. All right.
The dragon song heldeth a beginning and an end.
Flapping things like, hi. You may summon Midgard Storm by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide under character in the main menu. Now summon the Midgard Storm minion. I'm going to do that. Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. While it's difficult to believe the yarn-long pup could be any of these things, he assures you his current form is only temporary while he awaits the reconstruction of a new corporeal vessel. Summon Midgard Storm, not the big one, the little one. Look at him, he's a little thing. She's gonna live forever, I guess. Yeah. So hype forever cold, the Bastion looks so cool. Really does. Beginning to fear the worst. Well, there's explosions I saw. Ah, but you shouldn't be wasting time talking with me. Alphino left a message stating he would return to the Rising Stones at once. Yay! I'm weakened. I'm weakened, so now people can kick the shit out of me for plot reasons. Hey. I want power back. I still need to catch up on the main story quest. I haven't done anything since finishing Dawn Trail. All the patch content, haven't done it. Keep wanting to, keep meaning to. What do I get stuck doing? Leveling. You know, helping Yopo me. I'm not on EU anymore, I'm afraid. I finally made the transfer to North America with Jinya. And oh my god, I've been regretting it so much. Like, holy shit, the dungeon groups. The dungeon groups are so awful. Oh, I hate the dungeon groups over here. I really do. They are worse than the French at times. Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Vinfilia informed me of Sir Emmeric's request. You've completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. I got shot through the heart. And I was to blame. I gave love a bad name. You converse with Midgard Sorma? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard with considerable skepticism. Worse than the French, that is damning. Yeah, I only wish I was being, joking, but no. Like, I did a Labyrinth of the Ancients one, and they were determined that we would die to every fight. Every significant fight, the people were trying to sabotage it. It was so awful. And also, all the strategy boards being shared of memes and... Oh, I regret it, but I would regret spending the same money to go back or even more. Are we to understand that the Wormlord did not perish, as in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Less of resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelt in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. You have a lot of meme strategy boards as well, but that's because I usually play battles that don't need them. Yeah, I mean, I really like the idea of strategy boards, I really do. It's clearly for extreme and savage content. That and everything birds. I have no idea what an everything bird is. I'm not sure if I want to. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Emeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard Sorma in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk, lest we forget men are being executed as heretics for declaring as much. Much like Big Fat Tacos me said, oh, fair. Yeah. And, you know, these chicken tenders come ready to fry. Which, amazingly, now the Monster Hunter group know of. Thanks to Omega being a Monster Hunter. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we should present our revelation to Sir Emeric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Amaris? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you were missing something. Something important. Yeah, I got shot through the heart and my crystals went away. Oh, for fend. Midgard Sorma stripped you of the blessing of light? You alright? How do I feel? Well, I'm alive, aren't I? I see. It's a relief to hear the other was unharmed. Beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Speaking of Monster Hunter, 1, the gear makes great Viper glam. 2, ouch, Arkfeld hurts. Yeah. Yeah. I tried Savage Arkfeld a few times. Oh, I was not ready. Midgard-Sormr made a mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silver-Tear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nemea, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard-Sormr ever watch over the source from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Heidelin herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you'll have an opportunity to ask. Oh yeah, and I really want to do the I really want to beat Savage Arkfeld, only because I want that mount. The cart's being pushed by the palicos. I want that so badly. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. You can drop from normal Arkfeld? Huh, I thought it was Savage only. Well, in that case, I don't need to worry about Savage. Savage can just go on the top of the massive pile of extreme and Savage content I'll never get to do because I don't have people to play with mostly. You saw a drop roll to 12 need. Damn. Art thou a pawn, or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought with thine own hands, mortal? I don't know why, but he reminds me of Withers when he said that.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale.
Sudden surprise voice acting.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Tactics, my guy.
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away.
You can sing for me instead,
we shall
Lucia.
meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
I want to drop you in the ocean. Because I know you can't swim. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defences and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgard-Sormr who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Right, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark, so I'm going to leave this here, and then I'm going to go and switch over to the Immortal Shell 2 open beta. Chess, if you're listening, get ready for work.